I famine Faceman Whitnumson Roman. In the Arctic wilderness of northern Russia sits a rusted metal cap, welded and bolted into the ground. It looks like nothing, but underneath it is the deepest hole human beings have ever made. 7.6 miles. Straight down into the earth. The Soviets drilled for 22 years. Found things that shouldn't exist. And then sealed it forever. Here's what happened down there. 1970. The space race is being lost. So Soviet scientists aim the other way. Not outer space. Inner space. Their target? To drill deeper into the Earth's crust than anyone in history. The Americans had tried and given up. On the Kola Peninsula, near the Norwegian border, they build a tower and begin. The hole is just 9 inches wide. 9 inches. The deepest hole on Earth is narrower than a dinner plate, and deeper than Mount Everest is tall. Upside down. You can't spin a 7-mile pipe from the surface, so only the bit turns. Nersri piece, driven by mud pumped down the shaft. Progress is measured in meters per day. Bits wear out. Pipes snap and are abandoned. New paths are drilled around the debris. By 1979, they passed 9.5 kilometers, breaking every drilling record on the planet. And they keep going. So how deep is 12 kilometers? Let's take the elevator down. First stop, 1 kilometer. The Burj Khalifa, stacked, already gone. 4 kilometers. The gold mines of South Africa, the deepest any human has ever stood. The rock here is hot to the touch. 4. 8.8 kilometers. We pass Mount Everest. Inverted. Every mountain on Earth would fit inside this hole with room to spare. 10.9 kilometers. We pass the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Delivery is take charge, explained to later Frand, the deepest point in every ocean on the planet. And still the Kola borehole keeps going. 12,262 meters. The deepest humanity has ever reached. And here's the humbling part. That is 0.2% of the way to the center of the Earth. If the Earth were an apple, 22 years of drilling never even got through the skin, but it went deep enough to find 5 things science said should not be there. This is where it gets strange. Discovery 1. The missing layer. Seismic maps had promised granite would give way to basalt at 7 kilometers. It never did. The boundary geologists had mapped for decades wasn't new rock at all. Just the same ancient granite, transformed by heat and pressure. Discovery 2. Those cracks weren't empty. At depths where water should be impossible, the rock was soaked in it. This water had never seen the sky. It was squeezed from the crystals of the rocks themselves, trapped under kilometers of stone. Discovery 3. At 6.7 kilometers, fossils. 24 species of ancient marine plankton, 2 billion years old. Their fragile shells had survived pressures that crush steel pipes. Life, it turns out, leaves stubborn receipts. Discovery 4. Hydrogen. So much of it that the drilling mud returned to the surface, boiling and bubbling with the gas. Discovery 5. The granite itself was 2.7 billion years old, older than almost anything on the surface of the planet. And the borehole made one thing painfully clear. Our maps of the inside of our own planet were educated guesses. We have better maps of the surface of Mars than of the 12 kilometers under your feet. The hole proved it. So why stop? Because at 12 kilometers, the Earth started fighting back. The temperature hit 180 degrees Celsius. Scientists had predicted 100. At 180, drill bits cooked. Electronics failed. The numbers stopped making sense. Roman. Knees third faint. Worse, the rock stopped behaving like rock. Under that pressure, it flowed like plastic, and the hole was healing itself shut behind them. In 1992, drilling stopped. The Soviet Union that had funded it was gone, and the money went with it. The site was abandoned. The tower was scrapped, and the deepest hole on Earth was welded shut under a metal cap. Today, the ruins sit rusting in the Arctic. Tourists photograph the cap. The hole beneath is slowly squeezing itself closed. But sealed mysteries breed legends. In 1989, a story exploded. The Soviets had drilled into hell itself. The story claimed the drill broke into a hollow cavity where temperatures hit 1,000 degrees. A microphone was lowered down, and it recorded screaming. Thousands of voices. The tape spread across radio stations, tabloids, and eventually, the internet. It was a hoax. No microphone was ever lowered. The famous screams were a looped soundtrack from a 1970s horror movie. The legend even got the geography wrong. It placed the hole in Siberia, thousands of kilometers from Kola. But here's the funny thing. The truth was stranger. No demons, just impossible water, ancient life, and rock that flows. Kola rewrote the textbooks. Crust maps were redrawn, 3D VIN, and its data still feeds earthquake science and deep geology today, and the record still stands. In over half a century, nobody has drilled deeper. Japan's ocean drilling ship may try next. Lightning round. Drop a stone down the borehole, and it would fall for almost a full minute before hitting the bottom. The deepest any human body has ever been, 4 kilometers, in a South African mine. The bottom of Kola is 3 times deeper, and the mantle, the layer they were digging for, still untouched. Every sample we have, volcanoes delivered for free. So why does a rusted cap in the Arctic matter? Because it marks the exact edge of human reach. In that direction. We've walked on the moon, 384,000 kilometers away. Straight down, we've managed 12. The deepest secrets on Earth aren't across the ocean or beyond the sky. They're under your feet, right now. Would you volunteer to go down there? And which discovery blew your mind? Tell me in the comments below. Like this video if you learned something new, subscribe for more mysteries, and stay curious. The Mind Report, signing off.